Fill up, hit the road. Now rewind gasoline's journey. From crude buried deep beneath the earth, to refined fuel powering every mile. Let's dive in. Extraction, the quest for black gold. We drill through layers of rock to reach buried reservoirs of crude oil. It's a high-stakes operation that blends geology, engineering, and real-time control to hit targets thousands of feet below, safely and efficiently. It starts with exploration. Geologists map the subsurface using seismic surveys, then confirm prospects with test wells. When a site proves promising, a rig is set, and drilling begins to create the wellbore. As the bit advances, drilling mud cools the bit, carries rock cuttings to the surface, and controls pressure. The mud is cleaned and reused to reduce waste. In tight rock, brief hydraulic fracturing may be used to help oil flow. Offshore platforms operate in deep water with advanced drilling systems, life support, and robust safety equipment to withstand harsh seas. On land, rigs are smaller and mobile, often truck-mounted, and can deploy horizontal drilling to reach reservoirs that vertical wells can't. At the surface, produced fluids are separated into oil, gas, and water. Crude is routed to storage tanks for transport to refineries, guided throughout by strict safety and environmental responsibility. Transportation, the logistics of oil. Once extracted, crude moves worldwide by sea, pipe, and rail, an immense network that keeps refineries supplied and economies moving. Supertankers, massive ships ferry crude across oceans. Some VLCCs carry up to 2 million barrels in a single voyage. Pipelines, high-capacity, land-based arteries move crude efficiently and quietly over long distances to major hubs. Rail, tank cars bridge gaps where pipelines don't reach, routing crude to terminals and refineries. Across every route, safety, environmental protections, and regulatory compliance underpin the flow, so energy arrives reliably, responsibly, and on time. Refineries are cities of pipes and towers. Their job, turn crude oil into everyday power, gasoline, diesel, jet fuel, heating oil and lubricants, asphalt and petrochemicals. One raw material, many essential products. The journey starts with atmospheric distillation. Crude is heated to about 350–400 degrees C. Vapors rise in a tall column and separate by boiling point. Light gases, propane, butane, at the top. Gasoline range below. Then kerosene, jet fuel, and diesel. Heavier gas oils settle lower. The heaviest residues stay at the bottom. And that's only the beginning. Conversion units upgrade value. Cracking, FCC and hydrocracking, splits heavy molecules into gasoline and diesel. Reforming reshapes molecules to boost octane. Alkylation and polymerization combine light fragments into clean, high-octane fuel. Then treating removes impurities, sulfur, nitrogen, metals, using hydrogen and catalysts. Cleaner fuel, cleaner exhaust. Finally, precision blending. Computer-guided mixes meet specs for climate, altitude, engine type, and regulations. Every time. From thick, dark crude to refined performance, heat, pressure, and chemistry deliver the fuels that move the world. Atmospheric distillation begins in the furnace. Crude is heated to about 350 to 400 degrees C, sending a partially vaporized feed into a tall column. Inside the column, a hot bottom to cool top gradient, and trays or packing separate hydrocarbons by boiling point. Top draw, LPG, propane, and butane condense first, then are drawn off and pressurized for storage. Upper mid, naphtha, the main gasoline feedstock, heads to reforming and catalytic units to boost octane. Middle, kerosene and jet fuel fractions condense, ideal boiling range for aviation and heating. Lower mid, diesel and light gas oils, heavier cuts requiring higher temperatures, settle deeper in the column. Bottom, residue, heavy fuel oils, lube-based stocks, waxes, asphalt, go to vacuum distillation or cracking for further value. In short, distillation cleanly slices crude into streams ready for upgrading, treating, and precise blending. Catalytic cracking, the refinery's way to turn heavy oils into gasoline-range fuel, fast. Inside the FCC unit, long hydrocarbon chains are snapped into shorter, more valuable molecules. Feed enters the riser and meets a fine powdered catalyst at roughly 480 to 550 degrees, about 900 to 1020 degree Fahrenheit. The catalyst is fluidized, behaving like a boiling liquid, to maximize contact with the oil. In seconds, carbon-carbon bonds split, yielding lighter hydrocarbons, gasoline, LPG, and olefins. Cracked vapors move to a cyclone separator for rapid draw-off and cooling. The catalyst, now coated with coke, is regenerated as air burns the coke away to restore activity. That regeneration supplies most of the heat that keeps the loop running. The payoff: higher gasoline yield and naturally higher octane, perfect for cleaner blends. In short, the FCC is the workhorse, upgrading heavy oils into the fuels that move the world. Catalytic reforming boosts octane. Unlike cracking, it reshapes naphtha's molecules, so gasoline burns smoother and delivers higher performance. In a reformer, naphtha moves through a reactor train packed with platinum or platinum-rhenium catalysts at about 500 degrees Celsius under high pressure. 3 core reactions. Dehydrogenation forms aromatics, lifting octane. Isomerization turns straight chains into branched ones for smoother combustion. Cyclization folds chains into rings that stabilize the burn. Reforming also yields pure hydrogen, reused in hydrotreaters to strip sulfur. The product, reformate, is a highly aromatic, high-octane blend stock for modern gasoline. Blending, customizing the fuel. In a computer-controlled manifold, streams like cracked gasoline, reformate, alkylate, isomerate, and even a touch of butane are metered and mixed with precision for the target spec. One blend doesn't fit all. Fuel is tailored for region, season, and regulations in one pass of the control system. Additives finish the recipe. Detergents for clean injectors, anti-knock for octane, corrosion inhibitors for hardware, antioxidants for storage stability. The result, a consistent, tailor-made gasoline, optimized for performance and emissions, ready for loading. Quality control, ensuring excellence. No gasoline leaves the refinery without rigorous testing. Checks begin upstream and continue through final blending. Laboratories verify the essentials: octane, smooth, knock-free combustion; volatility, RVP, cold starts, evaporation, and emissions; sulfur, ultra-low limits to protect catalysts; distillation curve, correct evaporation profile; density and color, cues for proper blending and purity. Using gas chromatographs, sulfur analyzers, knock engines, and infrared spectrometers, any out-of-spec batch is reprocessed, not shipped. The payoff: consistent efficiency, engine protection, and lower emissions. Distribution: getting fuel to the pump. Once gasoline clears testing, it enters the distribution network, the final step before retail. Pipelines: efficient, secure long-distance flow. Tanker trucks: regional delivery to stations. Railcars, where pipelines don't reach. Tankers and barges, for coastal and overseas routes. At distribution terminals, gasoline may receive a final blend with biofuels like ethanol. In the US, most retail gas is E10, with some markets offering E15 or E85 for flex fuel vehicles. Before trucks load, brands inject detergents and performance additives. One reason fuels can differ slightly at the pump. From there, it heads to service stations, fuel ready to power millions of daily journeys. The gasoline story links geology, chemistry, and logistics into motion. And the next chapter is evolving. Cleaner burning formulations, electric vehicles, and biofuels working together to reduce emissions. Enjoyed this? Like, subscribe, and comment with what you want to see next.